Hola y bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo del canal. Toca dentro de la cima, el segundo de los niveles extra o capítulos extra o capítulo 16, como queráis llamarlo, de la ruta de las águilas negras del Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Houses y Hopes, perdón. Y ha llegado el momento de ver qué ha pasado. Ya se ha revelado todo el plan de Arval y de Epimenides, así que vamos a ver qué está pasando.
Probably best you don't move at all, actually.
Wait, Claude, hold on. What are you all doing here?
I have the same question. It appears we've been swallowed up by some kind of strange magic.
That was your doing, wasn't it?
When we came to, we were sprawled on the ground here. Charming place, if you ask me.
Have you truly forgotten everything? You transformed and began attacking your allies. Thankfully, we managed to knock you out and capture you. But soon you awoke and fled. Those who saw you said you were like a different person.
I guess that kinda rings a bell. The last thing I remember is Arval telling me to slay the Ashen Demon. At least, I think it was Arval.
Arval?
Ahora es cuando les cuenta a todos lo que
The voice in
pasaba.
my head. We've known each other for a few years now. Pretty out there, right? This is why I never mentioned it.
And you claim this Arval suddenly decided to turn on you.
I know how it sounds, but yeah, there are two things I can say for sure. The first is that Arval's magic is what dragged us all in here. And the second is that no one's in my head anymore.
How can you be certain?
Because I don't feel them. At least not in my mind. Arval's somewhere else now. Somewhere distant.
Well, that's vague. How are we supposed to make heads or tails of any of this?
At any rate, you appear more like yourself again, which we can take as a positive sign. And I truly do want to believe you.
At the very least, I hope you know a way out of this fathomless prison.
About that, I know I said distant, but Arval's definitely here with us somewhere. If we can find them and figure out what magic they used on us, we might just be able to escape.
That sounds wildly optimistic.
It sure does. But considering we don't know a thing about this place, we might as well give it a shot.
In that case, let's begin looking around and see if we can't find any clues to where we are.
Pues nada, gente, aquí estamos con el capítulo 16. Vamos a ver, estamos en Zaras. Y bueno, nos hemos separado de todos menos de Edelgard, ¿ok? Vale, entendemos que tenemos que hablar con todos. Vamos a empezar hablando con Dimitri.
I wonder.
Vale, dice que quiere... Nos alegramos de trabajar todos juntos. Bueno, con Dimitri ya está, ¿no? Vale, aquí parece que sigue Edelgard y Cloud están hablando, pero no sabría decir si es una charla agradable.
I have to say, this isn't how I imagined Fodlan's three most powerful leaders would be coming together.
Indeed. I hesitate to even consider the look on Hubert's face right now.
I don't think anyone's too worried about me, though. Vanishing without a word is kind of what I do. So much for being a reliable leader.
Es Cloud.
Or perhaps it's the opposite, and your people think you reliable precisely because you always return.
Ojo, Edelgard,
It
¿cómo
must be
está,
nice having
atenta?
friends you can depend on to handle important matters in your absence.
And it must feel lousy to realize no one wants to do your job, Edelgard.
I'm glad to see your tongue remains as agile as ever. Let's try moving our feet.
Hey, I can do both if you want.
Vale. Esta conversación es bastante simple, pero bueno. Los cuatro hay que salir de aquí. Eso es importante.
What are you planning to do about Dimitri? Maybe we should join forces and take him on together.
You're such a bore sometimes, Claude. And is that a serious proposal?
Well, I suppose it would be easier for me if the kingdom stuck around. After all, I get the feeling that if we divide Fodlan between the Empire and the Alliance, I'll be the one holding the short end of that stick. Our goal is to deal with Rhea and the Central Church, not to unify Fodlan.
You never have been one to mince words, have you? Well then, allow me to match your honesty.
Importante a esto.
It would be more convenient for me if the kingdom ceased to exist. The Central Church has a much closer relationship with Faerghus than with the other regions. Even were we to capture the Archbishop and force her to dismantle the upper echelons of the Church, it wouldn't be enough. The roots of that organization run deep.
Hold on. You're just looking to capture Rhea? You're not gonna, get rid of her?
Is it not enough to subdue a foe and remove them from power?
I'm just surprised. I would have expected you to be more thorough.
And here I thought you wanted to pursue a peaceful solution.
Hey, give me some credit. If I didn't like to rock the boat, Lester would have been swallowed up by the Empire ages ago. I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones. I won't go into details, but I'm definitely fighting to make them a reality.
All that, and you're not planning to enlighten me? Unreliable and stingy. I, for one, have no qualms with telling you my ambitions. I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
Just Fodlan, huh?
Come again?
Hey, don't get me wrong. That's a goal I can get behind. But I'd be grateful if my own ambitions can be fulfilled at the end of your path of conquest.
I'd like to believe that is possible. At least for now, we can work together to achieve a common goal. And perhaps someday, our pact will become a more permanent one.
Same here. But before that, we need to find a way out of this place.
Bueno, pues vamos a buscar esa salida. Estos dos han hablado aquí, like a vos. Vamos a ver. Aquí está el orbe.
Huh?
Vale, pero tenemos que escuchar a Cloud.
Oh boy.
Vamos a preguntarle cómo se habría preparado.
Well, I'm stumped.
Cloud es un crack, vale. Conversación aquí entre Edelgard y Dimitri.
Enough with the searching glances, Dimitri. Say what you're going to say.
I was just thinking that I find it difficult to speak with you. Even now that we have the opportunity to exchange words peaceably, too many have died for us to suddenly have meaningful heart-to-heart conversation.
Oh, that's not how I feel. Unless you mean you don't wish to speak with the tyrant you consider responsible for their deaths.
Oh.
In which case, let's just believe what we believe, accept that our paths have diverged, and see this through to the very end.
You're placing words in my mouth. Still, I suppose that does cut to the heart of the matter. I will not claim that all my choices were right, but I accept responsibility for them.
And I'd like to think I can say the same. But this is unproductive. We need to get out of here.
Fair enough. But first, answer me this. Do you know what became of your mother and Selma?
Why would I?
Someone told me that you would know how she met her end.
It was. I haven't seen my mother since I was a child. It would have been right before she was exiled. You would know what happened better than I.
I suppose so. Regardless, thank you for answering.
Pues
Now,
nada.
shall we get back to finding our way out?
Ahí.
Please, we can't resolve anything so long as we're trapped in this. Whatever this place is, I find myself liking it less by the moment.
Can you stand?
Yes, thank...
Perhaps we can put our differences aside, if only for the moment. Hostilities will do us no good here.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I can agree to that. You know, I just remembered something from back when I was but a child. I had fallen to the ground and was met with a kind hand reaching out to help me up. I took it without thinking, without even looking first to see who it was. Dimitri, what is it?
¿Qué era el de la mano?
I have a similar memory. One of helping a little girl who had fallen in the dirt.
Knowing you, such occurrences would have been commonplace in your youth. Don't try to imply we share a memory.
No, I rarely forget an important face. Often to my own woe, I might add.
Enough. Let us end this before we both make greater fools of ourselves. We need to escape. That's our only priority.
Pues al lío.
Edelgard,
Edelgard, yo...
What are you doing? You should know I won't hesitate to leave you behind.
Indeed. I'm coming. El.
La ha llamado él. Vale, pues ahora solo nos falta hablar con Edelgard, así que vamos allá.
Do you have a moment?
No voy a acabar contigo.
Right.
Vale, hay que buscar una pista, ¿no? Vamos allá. ¡Tú! Vaya, tienes aquí de todo, ¿no? Hasta... A ver... Vamos a venir un momentito aquí a buscar el arma. Podemos aumentarle el daño a 336. Eso es bien. Vamos a forjar. Ahí está. ¡Boom! El Mercurius más tocho que hayáis visto en vuestra vida, ¿eh? Ojo. Vale. Por aquí activamos Ancestros Divinos. A Luin vamos a equiparle Chamuscar. Y al Infalible. Ahí está. El favor del viento. Perfecto. Vale, pues esto lo tenemos listo. Aquí está lo de... Bueno, podemos entrenar. No, no podemos entrenar, claro. Podemos obtener clase, pero nada más. Bueno. Aquí debería estar Cloud, ¿no? Voy a subirlo al 60 de chill, por lo menos. Ahí está. Y a Dimitri lo vamos a subir también al 60. Epa. Ahí está. Por lo menos que estén fuertes. Ah, lío. Vamos a ir por aquí y vamos a inspeccionar la distorsión. Partimos y al lío. Se viene la batalla del capítulo, gente, y ahora nos deja obviamente guardar, así que vamos a guardar. Me lo he pasado muy en grande con lo que está haciendo esta campaña. Esto yo sé que es el final. Y por un lado es como que... ¡Guau! Cuesta, ¿eh?
Yeesh. You can't tell forward from back in here. Let's try over that way, maybe?
Good idea. It seems different from the rest of the void. Look out!
So it failed. Has my skill degraded that sharply over the years?
Arval.
I have been searching for you. And look what you brought me. The three who fancy themselves sovereigns. What unexpected luck. I do hope you are all prepared to face death this day.
Vaya.
So this is Arval, is it?
Esta es Arval.
Undo this sorcery and return us from whence we came, demon.
Oh, I do not think that will be happening. But even if I desired to accede to your wishes, the great forbidden spell of Zaharas is a one-way journey. None can escape this eternal darkness.
I vote we kill this thing and see what happens. Who's with me?
Something tells me they wouldn't lay this trap, only to suffer the same fate as us. If this being can free themselves from this void, it stands to reason that so too can we.
Then try cutting me down if you like. Sadly, what you see before you is but an illusion. I have a task to fulfill, and once it is accomplished, I shall leave this place alone.
Arval, wait! What task are you talking about? Why did you use me? And what are you trying to do here?
Ah, but you are mistaken. I am not Arval. My name is Epimenides, an ordinary man who vowed to kill the beast which set the earth ablaze. Do you not comprehend my purpose? I must save this world and its true people. That is why I chose to pass my consciousness down through the ages. And you are the vessel for that consciousness.
Vamos allá.
What does that mean?
Pues vamos a verlo con la pelea. Pues aquí está, hay que derrotar a Epimenides. Así que vamos allá, no podemos subir con ninguno de los aliados. Y ya sabéis, aquí os recomiendo que os pongáis las clases más bestias que tengáis. Tenemos a Dimitri como Gran Lord. Tenemos por aquí a Edelgard como ejecutora, que va muy bien. Y a el Crack como Barbarosa. Así que con estas clases creo que vamos bastante bien. 8 minutos, 1000 enemigos a vencer. Esto es fácil y esto lo acabamos en nada.
And how far are you willing to go? Will you cut down your own friends to reach me?
Aquí están los amigos, claro.
Hubert? No. It must be a double.
So, it's completely indistinguishable from the real thing.
Adiós. El de Hubert ya está sacado, lo digo yo. Fuera uno. Vamos a por Hilda. Adiós. Vale, otro fuera. Queda de Due. Fijaos que es el tanque por excelencia y le vamos a reventar bastante rápido, ojo. Ahí está. Primera misión completada en segunditos. Esto sí es fácil. Vamos a aprovechar para reventar enemigos. ¡Oh!
Our surroundings have changed.
This place is so twisted you can't even tell where you are.
Aren't you sad?
Como se ha comido Dimitri tanto daño, tío. Increíble.
There it is. There is your rage.
Vale, aquí están las versiones oscuras, ¿no? Listo. ¡Tú! Adiós. Vamos primero a por el de Dimitri, que es el que más nos la puede liar. Vamos allá. ¡Boom! Este combo es brutal, os lo digo. Vale, fuera el de Dimitri, uno menos. Vamos a por este capitán de la base. Esto nos lo quitamos en 0, y lo que digo. Aquí hay otro, ¿no? Vamos a por él. Hay que vencer 1000 enemigos, ojito. Vale, vamos aquí a... Esto tengo que hacerlo con Edelgard primero. Ahí estamos. Voy a ir con Edelgard. Voy a intentar reventarme a Edelgard. Ahí estamos. Bien. Ahí estamos. Vale, Edelgard ya está también. Venimos aquí, nos reventamos a los soldaditos. Ahí estamos. Vale. Aquí es que hay un montón. O sea, podemos aprovechar rápido ahora con Edelgard. Y no paran de aparecer enemigos, fijaos. Estamos entre uno de los spots más buenos para sacarnos las kills. Vale, ya está, Seth ya está donde queríamos. Vamos allá. ¡Oh! Ya lo sabéis, hay que llegar a 1000. Ya hemos llegado, ya podemos hacer todo lo que queramos. Vamos allá, primero contra el espectro de Cloud. Adiós, espectro. Vale, ya están los espectros. Problema resuelto. Vamos ahora a por el crack, ¿no? Vamos, Arval, muéstrate. ¡Uy! Nos han separado, ojo.
Oh, but you four are a marvel. To think you are already adapting to this place.
Aquí está. Epimenides.
Now have the grace to lay down your lives and let the world you've torn apart heal.
Pues no sé yo, Aquí está nuestro objetivo, así que tenemos a Seth listo. Vamos a venir de chill, de fácil. Y aquí la clave es hacer esto. Le tiramos primero esto y luego esto, ¿vale? Así le quitamos, como podéis ver, una burradita de manera rápida. E incluso con el ataque tocho lo podemos seguir combando. Ahí está. Fijaos, le hemos quitado un montón, Ya se cubre. Vale. Barrera de Zaras. Copias. Vale. Estos se tienen que reventar al Seth, ¿vale? Vamos a marcar a Edelgard para que vaya por él. Y nosotros aquí lo que vamos a hacer es lo fácil. Ataque tocho y al Violet nos lo quitamos en 0, ¿no? Ojo, ha aguantado el espectro de Violet, poca broma. Vale, espectro fuera. Vamos contra este, pam. Primer golpe. Segundo golpe. No, Seth. Dimitri va a ir contra Epimenides. Vamos a hacerlo bien. Y Seth va a hacer lo mismo, o sea... Vamos a quitarnos al capitán de la base rápido. En 0, ahí. ¡Pa! Vale, y ahora sí que ya todo a por el espectro. Ahí está, le hemos roto la guardia, pum. Hay que ir a full, Buena Cloud, que nos ha ayudado ahí con ese golpecito. Y aquí está. Esto ya está, vamos ahora de nuevo con estos cracks. Se romperá la barrera y seguimos. La enganchamos de lleno. La mandamos un poquito a volar. Y ya no le queda nada que hacer. Este es su final. Y aquí está Seth vengándose de todo. Toma ya. Ha sido rápido. Fase superada.
Be gone with you! The cycle of this world must be protected! You fool! Why must you resist me so?
You know my reason. The tomorrow we're fighting for? The choice is ours to make!
It's incredible. Just how strong you've become.
Arval.
You have grown more than I ever thought possible. And yet... I've never felt more alone.
Pues nada, lo hemos hecho rapidito, creo yo. Y aquí está el Eimir, arma conseguida tochísima. Y oye, Edelgard ya tiene aquí su pedazo de arma legendaria. Ok, el as obviamente ha sido Seth, que literal se ha ganado los galones. Y ya sabéis, hemos terminado un capítulo que la verdad que merece bastante la pena. Pero oye, aquí está lo que digo, el emblema de Edelgard y su arma. Nos dan materiales bastante buenos. Pero fijaos que con todo lo que hemos hecho, toda la aventura y demás, estamos a un capítulo, a un vídeo, ¿vale? De terminar esta gran historia de la ruta de las Águilas Negras.
Are you sure about that? I still have no idea what's going on.
Arval, or Epimenides, I suppose, has vanished, and we've been returned to where we started. Perhaps we should just consider this a victory. An ironic one, as we achieved it by working together.
Fair enough. So, what happens now?
It would be foolish of me to permit either of you to leave this place alive. Yet without you, I'd still be in that prison. I'm not the type to dispose of someone the moment they stop being useful.
That's not my style either. Momentary truce, then?
Agreed. Let's consider all debts paid.
But just to be clear, I crushed you once, and I can do so again.
Sorry about that, Edelgard. I put you in a pretty bad spot back there.
In truth, I can't say I much expected any of this.
Still, it got us talking again, and that's gotta be worth something.
Well, I should be off. I hope we can do this again sometime. The speaking part, anyway.
Think I'll be on my way, too. My people are probably pulling their hair out by now.
Until we meet again. Come, we're leaving. If my suspicions are correct, Garreg Mach is in grave danger. We need to hurry.
Vale, pues vamos al lío. Pues ya hemos terminado esto, ha estado bastante guay dentro de la cima, la fuga de Zaras. ¿Y qué puedo deciros, gente? El capítulo 16 me ha gustado bastante, ha sido breve. Hoy ya lo habéis visto que habéis tenido doble capítulo con el 15, la hora de la venganza, y ahora este. Y mañana pues el plan es terminar esta increíble serie y darle un final también a la última de las rutas que nos faltaba, que era la de Edelgard. Me lo he pasado en grande, he disfrutado muchísimo de todo. Y todo deciros de que es un juego que aparte de la historia luego pues podemos levear las unidades, podemos hacer un montón de cositas ahí guays, pero ha estado muy bien. Lo que digo, me sigue pareciendo que falta un postgame que hubiera estado guay para poder mezclar con todos los personajes y demás, enfrentarnos a enemigos, aunque sean ladrones, pero alguna historieta así chula de uniendo las 3 rutas. Pero oye, ha estado muy bien, han sido 3 rutas, lo que digo, casi 130 horas llevo ya me falta lo último, así que ha estado muy bien. Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo, que lo hayáis pasado en grande, y mañana, gente, nos vemos aquí para el gran final de esta aventura. ¡Hasta la próxima!